know, you turkey, you. That other turkey is Marie-Louise Ludwig, who has been bringing lots of great food items to us. And this one is one not to be missed. First day, we're bringing in at a sale price the seasonal, the autumn buttercream cinnamon rolls from CinnaMom. $44.98 is the price. These are all made with real ingredients, the old-fashioned way. A fourth-generation company that dates back to Michigan. Is this the original rolling pin?
This is my original rolling pin, but it was a rolling pin. That's the beauty of
That's
this.
the way they used to do it, hand-rolled.
You betcha.
So here's your options. You can get all of them in the pumpkin spice. You can get, and that's very limited. Actually, we only have about 300 remaining.
It's actually cheesecake.
With the cheesecake frosting?
Pumpkin cheesecake.
Or you can get all 8 of them in your cinnamon, which is your original.
Yeah.
Or you can get the combo, which is going to give you 4 each. And I always go for a combo because that way you've got more variety.
And these...
You also get a 12-ounce tub of the buttercream icing that's going to add to that delicious flavors that we're talking about.
And if you get the combo, you get a tub of each. So you get 2.
Okay.
But it's the morning and you're waking up and Grandma has made cinnamon buns for you. Well, come on in because it's the same thing here. Look at this. 4 generations of a family of women out of Michigan using a family recipe. Can you see this? Just buttery cinnamon all the way through that soft, yeasty dough. So you get that coveted center taste in the center and all the way around to the edges. Arrive to you fresh, put them in the freezer or eat them within 5 days. Just about 30 seconds in the microwave, and then you top it as you please. So warm from the microwave, you put a little bit of dollop of the icing, as my mom would say on here, and swirl it around, and it melts into all of those cracks and crevices in there.
Oh yeah, that's
and look,
the magic.
We're gonna cut this open, and we're gonna show you the inside of this beautiful roll. Look at this.
Look at that.
All of that buttercream. This is the cinnamon buttercream. So you have a homemade buttercream with a little bit of extra cinnamon in that. And then what they do is they add just a little touch of cream cheese to that buttercream, just to make all of the flavors balance in there. Isn't that beautiful?
Tender and moist cake, and then of course the delicious ribbon of cinnamon that is literally smothered around all sides of it. So it literally is that cinnamon flavor that you love and remember from growing up as a kid in every single bite. This is something, again, that you can lock into auto delivery. So if you do like the idea of the pumpkin spice or the cinnamon to have year round, ask about auto delivery. It comes every 60 days for a full year. You can lock into this sale price, $44.98. So think about this too in terms of how much that would be at your big, coffee houses that offer little pastries. This is a really good deal.
It is. And you know what? You have to think about the love that goes into this homemade recipe. It takes hours to put together really good cinnamon buns in here. And what they do is they start with that family recipe. This is a yeast dough that needs to rise. Then they hand roll this out with their rolling pins. They fill it with a generous amount of cinnamon and sugars and butters, and they roll them up and they cut them and they let them rise again. And then they bake them off for you. These are as good as Grandma made, seriously.
So you can get all 8 of them right here in the pumpkin, 250 remaining, or you can get all 8 in the cinnamon, 900 remaining there, or the combo, which is the most popular. We have fewer than 800 of those to go around. And this is that maybe holiday tradition that that you get for Thanksgiving morning, or if you know you have family and friends that are coming in for Thanksgiving and they're spending the night, this is what you can make in the morning. Talk to us about how they come and how we can serve these, store and serve them.
Yep, they come all individually wrapped. They're already baked for you. And then the icing will come in just a little container that keeps it nice and fresh and a little bit refrigerated. You can eat these within 5 to 7 days if you keep them on the countertop. Like any bread, you do not want to refrigerate it. You want to pop these into the freezer. I find that when you take them out of the freezer and they're frozen and put them in the microwave for about 40 seconds and take them out, something magical happens. It releases all of the moisture, all of that butter melts, all of that sugar, and then you top it off. By the way, I want to show you this one more time. Look at all that cinnamon that you're getting. Look at all of the cinnamon and the sugar in there. there, and then that homemade icing goes on top of that. They really are the stars of their town in Michigan. Everybody loves this, and the work that goes into it is just a labor of love for them.
Come on in, Julia. So listen, not
another
everybody's
one.
going to get a chance to go to Michigan to get a CinnaMom. So
No.
now we'll have the CinnaMom sent to you, and you can have these shipped to you, or ask about them on auto delivery. Let's get is that a warm one?
I don't know. It's just sitting here.
No, let me get
at that.
a warm
I
one.
got it. I got it. Here you go.
There we go.
Right here, right
Take
here.
that one.
Look at
All
this.
Pumpkin or the cinnamon.
Okay.
Look at that in the center. Are you
Do you get this much frosting?
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
get that much frosting.
goodness.
So you can
I want
frost
to
on
dive into it like
demand.
Scrooge McDuck. I want to dive into that tub of
Let
frosting.
me say, it's the first item in the show.
Uh-huh.
And we want you to pace yourself. We don't want you to get
I
too
don't
full.
believe in such a thing.
Just take your time. I know
Okay.
it's exciting, but
But that
again,
frosting.
I know
I
the
know.
frosting.
How could I
But
not?
really could not be easier. So you get all of the fun of cinnamon buns without all of the work.
Right.
You get that delicious smell through your kitchen, and you're microwaving these. You don't want to bake them. You want to microwave them for greatest success, or from fresh, just for about 30 seconds in the microwave. Top them as you want. If you want, make them your own. Put little chocolate chips on the top of them. Put some nuts on the top of them. But look at the center.
Well,
Can you come here in the
my
center?
Simple, fresh
goodness.
ingredients made the old-fashioned way. That's what we're talking about here. Butter, sugar, eggs, flour, and that's pretty much it.
And the
then
pumpkin
pumpkin.
buttercream, may I say, pumpkin puree, a little bit of cream cheese.
do you
You've got
think?
ginger, clove, nutmegs, and cinnamon. So you've really got a nice flavor of pumpkin in that buttercream.
My first
Yeah.
bite of the show, and it's already all over my
all
face.
over your face.
That's
We
all
can't-
right.
We can't
Look
take you
at
anywhere.
that.
You really cannot. Oh my goodness.
It tastes like home. It's a familiar flavor, and once again, you don't have to do anything but place your order for it. You get 8
center.
of them, and your choice of this autumn buttercream cinnamon rolls in pumpkin or in cinnamon. And 93753 is your item number. First day we're presenting them at that sale price.
Yep.
You can lock into that sale price.
Cinnamon rolls for the
on
holidays.
auto
Wow.
delivery. Can you imagine? I know.
I
having
know,
them
so
every
good.
day. That's the way to do it.
So good.
Thank you so much.
Those are
Good to
next
see you.
level.
Glad you
Always,
love 'em.
yes, great way to
Wow.
start the show.
Uh-huh. Woo.